one and all, and welcome back to the farm. We are doing part number 57 of my Farming Simulator 22 Debt Recovery Challenge. We've got the day underway. Our cotton harvester is already off and running. We've been a little busy off camera clearing away some of the trees, trying to prepare certain fields. I also deleted all the fencing from the what would be the forest area just to the north there. I'm going to be repurposing that, which we'll get to at a later episode. But moving some logs around, boring work, not worth recording. But we are now setting up the farm for the day. Obviously we've got cotton on field 3 being harvested as we speak. We're on our way to pick up oat, which will also drop us straw, which is fantastic. Absolute necessity there. And we also have canola down south, which is ready to be gathered up. And we'll use the 560 for that one. We've got a little bit of travelling around to do. We've got some some farm maintenance work to do. What have we got? We've got honey pallets to pick up and sell, because we can't automatically sell those. So the truck will be put into use shortly. We have silage, which is being loaded into a trailer as we speak over at the fermenter. And I made a startling discovery about the fermenter. We've been selling our hay because we had no means to extract it from the fermenter as far as I could see. What I was considering doing was putting the fermenter into the forest area. I was going to make that into a sort of a silage creation spot, and I may well still do that because it is closer to the BGA, which means less shipping time. It would probably look a little better too, and we can repurpose that area for something else. That's not a huge issue. More room to move around as well, so we may end up doing that still. We've definitely got the money for it, because it only costs about 50,000 to put the fermenter in place. But what I realised is there's a secondary pipe on the fermenter which I totally missed when I was placing it. One is for silage, as I've learned. The other one is just around the corner, and it's for hay. And it's also for the grass and the straw which goes in there. So if you want to extract what's there, you can get it out, which is fantastic. I'm overjoyed. So what we've done is we have we've changed the hay to storing. So it's just storing up the hay for us, which will get used in all sorts of things. A happy byproduct, if you will. So I'm really happy with that. If we get too much of it, then obviously we can just set it to sell and it can go away. It'll make us money. Money is what we are focusing on now. This canola field, which is a custom field, we put this in ourselves. It's not a numbered field. We're going to need to cut a little bit of the headland, because I don't think he's going to make that turn properly without running headfirst into the olives. There's no straw to speak of because it's just canola, so not a huge issue here. And let him spray that everywhere. We cut the first piece of headland away. That should give him more than enough room to make his turns, and then we can set the AI to doing it, and we can ignore them for a little while. The olives should be ready for harvesting tomorrow, I think. And the grapes are probably a few days away from that. We also need to move some wool around. We need to pick that up and get that sent off. But since we're doing the cotton, that would be done at exactly the same time, because they're both going to the spinnery. So off you go. Jump in our little auto-loading truck. Now this thing's configured for bales, so we need to bring that up so we can see it. Euro pallets. And Euro pallets. I think this can be set up for cotton bales as well. Round cotton, round cotton. No, that's round bales. Square bale, square bale, square bale. Oh. The answer to that is no. About the trailer. We can do the round cotton bales. Ah, there we go. The trailer can hold one cotton bale, the big square ones, which is what we're working with. That's fine. That's not a problem. So we'll turn that on, turn that on. Gather all that up. We've got some more over here. It's a long time coming. We needed to get this done days ago, but we've been so sidetracked with other projects that we're behind. We've just gone into 7 o'clock, which means we've made some more money, which is good news. We'll leave the wall as is. We don't want to muck about with that just yet. I want to take the wool and the cotton up at the same time so that I'm not going backwards and forwards. So I'll check on my sawmill. There we go, it is selling stuff off. I was a little concerned it wasn't selling my goods off. And I was looking at it whilst I was loading in the trees. Oh, we got wood. We got wool pallets up there too. Look at that. They're producing. This is good. This is excellent news. What these will do is we will get these up to the spinnery where they get turned into fabric bolts. And eventually we will buy in the clothes store where they get turned into clothes. And sold for a considerable profit. And the more sheep that go into our sheep pens, the more wool that gets produced. And yeah, you get the idea. Right, so we don't need to turn that off. Leave the trailer there. And just run the truck. Oh, no. Better idea. Much better idea. Since we're going that way anyway. First things first, let's look at our cereal factory. If I can find it. Cereal. There it is. It needs the honey. So we will drop all this honey off. There is some canola oil in there too. That will absolutely need to be sold. But we'll go to the cereal factory first. Oh no, I'll keep us at normal speed for that. We'll drop all that off. Let's check how these guys are doing. He's making decent progress. He's making excellent progress. And he's making slow and steady progress. That's going to take a little while. We always knew that. At some point we'll probably want to pick up a second cotton harvester. Simply to speed the process up. So one field will get done really quickly, or then we're probably going to set the cotton to the outskirts. Custom fields. Because why give up a field for more speedily grown crops when we don't need to? So we'll take all the honey. I think that's all of it. That should be full. There we go. We need oats to go in this. We need cone. Oh my god, I really can't talk today. We need corn and we need raisins. The raisins come from the grape processing factory, which we don't actually own yet, but we will. Once the grapes are ready to be harvested, we'll buy that in. The oat obviously being harvested right now, and the corn is growing and nearly with us. So soon we will have cereal producing, which is fantastic. For now, we need the grocer market, which is just up there. And hopefully they will sell, they will buy all our honey and canola oil from us. Will you... We'll take the canola oil. You don't want the honey. Fair enough. Well, let's find out where honey goes then. Honey. No, did I go past it? I went past it. There it is. Cereal factory. Well, we can't do that. Fast food restaurant. Or Johnson's Farmers Market. Which is... Oh, that's the dairy. Oh. Farmers Market is where we dump our wood chips. Just in here. I wonder which one. Because there are two. Let's try the usual one, see if they'll take it. There we go. A little bit of a profit, 4,923. Not a whole lot, but we weren't expecting everything. And it's passive income. The bees are constantly making honey. We don't need to worry about that. Right, so we want to change that to cotton. There we go. And then we'll move the truck up to this area. And we'll wait for that guy to spit out a cotton bale. In the meantime, we have more work. There we go. He's going to be at it a while, so we'll leave that here. Back to the farm, and our ever trusty John Deere. Near 500,000 litres of silage loaded in. Let's have a look at that thing. Where is it? There it is. Silage. Pretty much empty. But we do have quite a lot of grass in there, which we can now start filling up now that we know. I've been letting that get lower and lower and lower because we were always considering getting rid of it, but we don't need to. But putting another one in might be a good idea, and letting that one run out and filling up the new one, and then we can sell that off and repurpose the area, which I think is probably a really good idea. And all those baled grass, all that grass work that we did yesterday can be conveyed now that we know. We don't need to store it. And if we don't need to store it, we can get rid. And now that we've got the forage harvester up and working as well, we can probably do away with that bale storage as well. Now that we know we don't need to hold on to the grass. I wonder if the fermenting soda takes bales. That'd save me a lot of time. We'll experiment with that. First things first, we did increase the capacity of the biogas plant. It now holds 5 million litres of silage, so this will get taken just like that. Full and complete. Where is it? There it is. Biogas. No problems whatsoever. We increase the capacity for sugar beets, both cut and raw, and potatoes and straw as well, because eventually we will have a significant amount of all of that. So no worries about capacity anymore. So let's have a quick look. Where is it? There's the fermenter. Nothing on that side. So what we can do is we can... There's nothing on that side either, but we do need access. So if we... Or could we do one on either side and have it circular? That could work. So if we put one there, one there. There we go. And then we'll want to put... Can we get anything else? Can we really afford anything else? A bakery. Great processing, we can't afford that. Wow, this stuff's expensive. What do we need? We need a... Where is it? We need... Not a spinnery. Oh, it is. We need a tailor shop. One of these. But that's 100,000. We do not have that yet. But we will. We absolutely will. And we also need a dairy. Do we own a dairy? I don't think we do, because I don't think we've got a real need for it just yet. No. Right, so, yeah, if we, paint this in. Like that, and then repeat the process here. Like that. Make it a little bit wider on the back end so that we have room to move trailers around. There we go. And one wall there. Why don't you connect? There we go. There, four walled in. Oh, missed a bit. We want to clean this up. Painting. I'll do a little strip. Like so. There we go. One fermenting area set up and ready to go. Not exactly straight, but who cares? Let's see if we can get a tractor around there. We'll come in here, unload silage, unload material, make the turn, make the other turn. There we go. Yep, all good. Watch out for traffic. And away we go. And we can obviously fill this area with other production as well. And we will, eventually. It will all get eaten up, gobbled up into a proper little production hub, and it is just away from our farm. Once that fermenter over there is completely empty, we will sell that one off, make a little bit of money back. And I will reorganise that area into something. Don't know what. Might be another silo placement. So we'll move this guy over to the to field number 9. He's going to do grass. Grass. No, please, not more grass. He's going to do straw collection. Oh, nightmares. More grass. And while we are working on that, the cotton will continue, and the south guy is pretty much done. So we'll repurpose him. Well, actually no, we won't, because we don't have another job. I think we're on top of things. I think these are the only fields available to us today. Yes, indeed. So he's missed a little bit, so we'll go and clean that up. Yeah. Jobs to do. So, got to keep on top of the straw. Need to bring equipment down here to plough, fertilise, and do we need to lime it? No. Jolly good. Oh, we're going to need lime on there. Okay, so yeah, we need the plough and the fertiliser down here. And then we need the seeder to put more canola in place. Not bad, just over 30,000 litres of canola off this one field. All the others I think are canola as well. Yep, I made them all canola. So we're going to be overflowing with canola at some point or another, which is fantastic. We'll want cotton closer to the cereal factory and the corn, but that's corn there, I think. No, it's not. That's sunflower. So we'll eventually need to make that one corn, so that it can be dumped straight into the cereal factory. Okay, he's done. Yeah. Some reorganisation, some moving around. That's not an issue. That's corn over there, I think. There we go. Field 12 is my corn. But we're basically trying to reduce the amount of travel time that we've got when hauling crop around. There's no way we'll get that header in there, so we'll drop this off. Just back the down thing in and dump it. Like that. There we go. Now, how far away is that canola? Is it worth me taking the combine all the way back home? Simple answer, I think, is no. I think we should leave the combine down here. We won't leave it on a grass patch because at some point that godforsaken grass is going to grow again. So we'll shut the doors on the combine. And we'll just park it here. because I got a funny feeling we'll be right back in a couple of days' time to do that over there. So he's done. Right. So, oh, look at that, he's dumped one. Wow, we're going to get 2. I thought we'd only get the 1. That's not another one over there, is it? In the field? In the trees? Is it? What is that? Oh, it's a little building. A little electrical hut or something. Fair enough. Right, so yeah, we're probably going to get 2 cotton bales out of that, which is fantastic. That will get a lot of fabric going. So, where was I? Yes, we're going to pick up the straw. We're going to move equipment down there and get that all sorted. We're going to do a lot of little jobs. So I'm going to put you guys into accelerated speed because I have been waffling on for nearly 30 minutes here, which is using up a considerable amount of time. And we'll get some little jobs done. So, usual format, I'll shut up. You guys will have some music playing. If you want to use it as background noise while you're doing something far more interesting, then yeah, that's totally fine. Whatever works for you guys. So, yeah. I'll bring us back when we're done with whatever job we're working on. And we'll speak again when we've got something to talk about. So, enjoy the show. Okie dokie, a lot of work done. We've got field number 3, the cotton field, almost done. Field number 9 has been harvested but not gathered. Field custom, it's a shame you can't number them or letter them or something, but it's been ploughed and he is currently stone picking. We've moved the seeder down there ready to go. What we've got on board is 2 bales of cotton, and he's still working, so we may get another bale as well, but the trailer is not particularly well organised. I think I could probably get 3 on there if I manually load them and put them sideways. So that's probably what we'll do from here on out, and we're carrying 40,000 litres of wool. This is all going to go up to the spinnery, which is just ahead of us, I think. I've never actually been up here with a trailer. We bought the spinnery, but we haven't used it in about a year in-game time, I think. It took so long to get anything coming out of the sheep pen that it's just sat here doing nothing, so it's going to be great to finally have this thing up and working. I think this is it here. There we go. That's the wall. And now we've got to find a way to get the cotton off here. If need be, I will just pick it off. Looks like I might need to unload it. I don't think that's going to take, is it? There we go. So it can't be taken straight off the trailer. So that's 20,000 cotton. Let's see how much that fills it up. Where is it? Where the hell is it? There it is. Spinnery wool. Turn that on. Spinnery cotton. Turn that on. So we'll probably get 2 bales in there, I think. More or less, it will hold 2. A lot more wool available. Right, so I read it the wrong way around. We don't have 40,000 litres of wool. We have 14, or rather 15,000 litres of wool and 40,000 litres of cotton. Why is that set to distributing? We want that storing because we can't distribute it anywhere. I don't think there is a... I think this is just all cosmetic, isn't it? Yeah. See if we can delete any of this. Obviously we can delete the spinnery. Such a waste. I mean, it looks good, but it's of no particular use space-wise. I have noticed that there is a particular lump and bump on the road. Soften that. Oh, why that's all lumpy and bumpy. Not particularly helpful. Drive a truck through there, we'll have an accident. That's better. Now this is in the way, so need to stand up again. How do we get this damn thing to stand up? There we go. I think that's the way it locks on. And then grapes are growing nicely. So, we are done with the wall for the time being. It's going to spit out here, I think. And they'll come out on pallets. So, eventually we'll have to bring the truck back up to collect. But for now, not required. That will take some time to go away. So, we'll return the truck back to the cotton field, because he's probably going to spit out one more, which we can bring back up to there and just have it sitting in the position so that it will just slowly get eaten up. And cotton, well, idealistically I would like cotton up here so we don't have to ship it around quite so much. I can just use a front loader or a telehandler with a pair of forks just to pick it up and move it across. I don't think we're going to be in any kind of position to arrange that just yet. And we certainly don't have another field, so cotton will probably go back on to field 3 for the time being. Hasn't spat another one out yet, has he? Nope. He's got to be close though. Halfway. Maybe. We'll keep an eye on that. Right, so next job. Let's just check on him. He's going to miss a little bit on the edge there. No, he's going to miss a little bit on the edge there because he's an awkward little git. So it's been fertilised. It doesn't need liming. It's on its way to being stone picked, so that will be reseeded to canola shortly. So the last segment of the day, we're going to let that complete. We are going to jump in the John Deere, which is holding 98,000 litres of oat, which is going to go down to the cereal factory you can just see off to the north there. The trailer is a forage wagon, of course, used many times. We can close the lid, we don't need that open now. We're going to gather up all this straw. That is the job for this next accelerated speed section. So once again, I'm going to go up and down with the tractor, picking all the straw up. You guys will experience it in accelerated speed, music, no commentary. So allow your minds to wander, use it as background noise, whatever works for you, it's totally fine. And I'll bring us back when I'm done with the field and we'll start unloading. And then we'll wrap things up. Someone's finished their task. Who is it? It's the stone picker. Brilliant. Well, we'll sort that out too. So, yep. Enjoy the music, and we'll speak again real soon. Alright then, straw all gathered. So field number 9 is ready for processing. I think one of these needed lime, yep. Field 9 is going to need the liming, that won't take very long at all, but that'll be for the next episode. We are going to ship all these oats down to the cereal factory. We're going to dump the 161,000 litres of straw into the new fermenters. We've topped up all the animals with their straw, so they're all good to go. We are, ironically enough, in desperate need of grass, but we are not going to go looking for that. If need be, like I said, we've got several hundred bales. We can always dump from there if we get desperate. Let's see how much this will take. Don't actually know. Let's get up the cereal factory. I'm going to say about 50,000. About 60,000. Excellent. So you won't go any higher and you won't overflow. That's alright. That's good. Can we get out that way? No, we can't. We can hopefully squeeze out of here without damaging or getting caught. Yes, excellent. Right, away we go. So we will dump the straw. What the hell are we doing with the oats? What can we do with the oats? Well, flour would be one. Pretty certain one of the animals will want oat. Will they have oat? Wheat, barley, sorghum. A little bit of oats into the horses. Yeah. And then the rest goes to the flour mill. Oh, wait a minute, no, seeds. Yeah, we need some seeds. Ooh, pay attention to what you're doing. Why is there liquid fertilizer in there? There's nothing that utilizes liquid. Oh, yes, there is. We need some liquid fertilizer. Which we get from the animals. Of course we do. Duh. We need to empty... No, we don't. We get slurry from... That's going to need addressing. Anyway, 160,000, so 80,000. Down to... Luckily, doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Right. Ooh. Crazy ass cars. So let's dump the oats into the horses. They won't take very much. I doubt they'll even take more than a couple of thousand litres, if that. But it keeps it topped up. to be careful with this because I think it will just overflow. Have a look at them. Horses. Yeah, I won't load any more than that in there. So we've got 33,000 litres to go up to the flour mill. We will drop off the trailer into the barn because I think we're done with him. No more work for him today. It's all field work now for the rest of the day, which will be the next episode, of course. We bought the baler, and the way things are going, it doesn't look like we're going to actually have much use for it. Now that we have solved the hay issue. Well, that's fine. I'll keep it around just in case I change my mind. Obviously the Krone Big X L1100 will get lots of use. It will gather up the cut grass really, really simplistically. And of course changing the header to a chopper, and we can pick up some fields, so we can get some corn growing in one of the larger fields and turn it all into chaff, which will make a significant amount of silage for us. And silage does indeed equal money. Hopefully we'll get all of this into here. No reason why not. There we go. So that's the oat flour working away nicely. Cut through the trees. We need to chop a couple of these down so we've got a clear route through. Return the John Deere to the farm. I don't know what he's going to be doing next episode. Maybe something, maybe nothing. Maybe we'll give him the day off, he's earned it. I don't think that cotton baler dumped another one. I think we're clear. So, well, actually no, we are going to have a job for him. He can run the plough. We are going to have to plough fields 9 and 3. We can set him up for that. So this is pretty much where we are going to wrap it up. I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera just to move some stuff around. A brief overview so that transparency. We're going to move the cotton harvester out of the way. We're going to move the truck and trailer back into the farm. We are going to move the stone picker up to the other 2 fields that have yet to be processed. We're going to attach a plough to this guy. Go. And we are going to set up seeding. We're not going to do the seeding, but we are going to set up seeding for the southern custom field for canola. All ready for the next episode. So this is where I will say thank you all very, very much for joining me. I really hope you found some enjoyment in this, even if it's just background noise for you. Throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you like and subscribe. I think that's pretty much it, yeah. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you have yourself a fantastic day if at all possible. And I will see you all in the next one, in whatever video that may be. Take care.